Thanks for joining me for another Read Along with Uncle Justin. Today we're reading Real Cowboys. It's a new book I picked up at the library by Kate Hoefler, and it's illustrated by Jonathon Bean. Make sure to check out your library for new books. Real cowboys are quiet in the morning, careful not to wake the people who live in little houses in the hollow and up the mountains and at the edge of the fields in the distance. Their work is to think of others, of the calf stranded on the ridge and their dog coaxing it down, of how hundreds of moving cattle will feel about the sound of distant thunder. See all the cattle down here? Real cowboys are gentle. They know all the songs that keep cattle calm, moving out of the storms along dirt roads and narrow canyons. All night they sing lullabies over the calls of coyotes, songs that keep cows on a prairie deep in sleep. See the cowboy singing there? They head to places called Stillwater or Redtown, but whenever they are, real cowboys are good listeners. They're always listening to their trail boss and to the other cowhands. Sometimes they listen for trucks and wolves and rushing water, and sometimes they just listen to the big wide world and its grass song. Real cowboys are safe. They pull their hats low because of the sun can burn them, and wear chaps so that cacti and brushes don't cut them. That's because they're going in to rescue that little calf. They're on cattle drives for hours, or days, or weeks. They don't mind. Real cowboys are patient. Even on a fast horse, they have to move with the slow rhythm of a herd, and it can take a long time to get places. Real cowboys ask for help. They use hand and hat signals to let others know they need them, and they ask their dogs for help too. Real cowboys are good to their dogs. They have a special way of talking to them. Cowboys say goodbye and look back, and their dogs listen, driving a lost heifer. Look at that. Dog is running after the heifer. Real cowboys want peace. They don't want stampedes where all the cattle spook and thunder over the earth and scatter dust storms. But sometimes it happens. Some of those cattle dogs are never found. Cowboys think of them from time to time when everything else on their prairie is quiet. Real cowboys cry. Real cowboys take turns. They make camp when the sun is as low as sagebrush and eat in twos and threes at the chuck wagon. Later they take turns watching over the cattle while their others stretch out under mosquito moons. Real cowboys are good to the earth. They pick up their campsites and keep cattle moving to save water and grasslands. Real cowboys can be strong and tough and homesick at the same time. They imagine the faces of people they love in the mountains they pass. Real cowboys are as many different colors as on the earth. Look, you have cowboys from all these different countries here. Real cowboys are girls too. Look at that. They can ride as well. Bringing the little calf there. Real cowboys are artists. They create, they dream, they make up stories for their friends and horses and dogs, stories about the world that are bigger than moving cattle to Stillwater or Redtown. They sit under the sky so big the stars take shape on the ground, and they wonder what's past the horizon. Look at all those cattle up in the sky. Different pictures in the stars. And one day, when their work is done, real cowboys find out. Well, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed another Read Along with Uncle Justin. I'll see you next time. Bye.